guys, how's it going? Lion Suckers back with another video, guys. Where today, guys, we have something very interesting. So, as you might or might not know, a new McLaren has arrived. As you can see, right in front of you, it's called the Artura. And oh my god, this car released UK time, okay? Like roughly about 10 past midnight. I stayed up watching this, and it was worth it. Um, and yeah, this is the Artura. Let me just show you a close up. This is what the car looks like. And in this video, we are going to be going through probably some parts with that I like about it, some parts which I maybe don't, which looking at it from, say, here, I don't see anything which I don't like. So, let's just get straight into it. Let's make my own. Yeah. I, um, yeah, alright, let's skip that then. Alright then, I have found a picture of it. So, this is the car. So firstly, what do I like about it? Oh, where do I start? I love the side intake. I he's stuttering. I like how it's smooth look. I like how it's also a really big vent or intake, which means more airflow, which isn't in a too big of an actual space. It's only near half of the, or maybe a bit less of the side. And maybe, um, I'm not that much of a fan of green. Sorry if some of thing, but this does look nice. This looks nice. I wonder how it would look if I was to design mine or put this into Photoshop, because as you saw earlier on, it didn't work, the configurator. So I'll try, say, tomorrow, and I will try and update you guys on what it is. Alright, I also like this area where it's like there's air going straight through it, and there's like nothing there. Like literally there's nothing there. I really like the 720S style headlights. The rest honestly makes me think that this is a successor to the 570S coupe or other ones, because of the actual shape of this and the front. This makes me think it actually could be replacing the 720S. No, the 570S coupe. So, yeah, I'm honestly quite sad about that, because that's my favorite McLaren. And then this one came out, which kind of tops it all off. But it's still, I really like the 570S, and this looks like it might be its successor. So, let's just head straight on and try and think of what mine would look like. And here it is. This is what mine would more or less look like. I would keep the rims black, because they have to be black, because they just fit in with, say, the intake, the front splitter, all of the intakes and stuff like that. So they need to be black. This is all my opinion. Red brake calipers and a red bodywork. This red doesn't look that much of a red, but I tried. And honestly, I'm actually really proud of this. I honestly really like this. Um, so yeah, this is what mine would look like. And yeah, let's move on to the next thing now. So, what do I like? Oh no, okay. Now, what do I not like about this car? Um, Probably like yes, this part does look really nice. Like this part on a side view, not probably not so much. So, um. So what I probably don't like about this is obviously the side, and what I mean by that is it, well, actually, second thought, actually I actually like my first impression of it when I got like the glimpse of it, because this was a like 2 second clip, like this exact image. um I had a quick glimpse and I didn't really like the way it all sat. Now that I'm actually sitting here going like through it, I actually like how this is made. Like it goes up like that. I'm just, I'm gonna quickly zoom in. So it goes like up like here, and then it goes around here. Just look like the actual McLaren logo. And then it goes back up, and then this part I don't fully like until now, where it goes up, well, until I put a closer look, and then it went, so it goes up and then straight into this split, which is cool. This is actually quite smart, but I didn't really like, if I could say that, how the headlights sat, which looked kind of like it wasn't meant to be there. I honestly would prefer this to probably be a bit sharper. But apart from that, oh, and the beam, yeah, the beam sometimes looks like it shouldn't be there, but I feel like it should be there by the way it's made, but at the same time it shouldn't really. Like here, it would look quite cool without it, like probably a bit better, like a bit smoother, but then there's not enough headlights. So, and this is probably the best option that they could have possibly done. Like from this angle, like the headlights kind of look uh, like better. Like they do look like a whole lot better, which is good. I like the way the intake kind of like fits in with the entire McLaren logo. It's like the same shape, which is cool. But I feel like this front is awfully similar to the 570S Coupe. And you probably could see like where I'm coming from, because it's quite similar, because like as you can see, we've got the side intake which looks awfully similar. We've got the headlights which don't really look like it. They look more of the 720S. It's also got this which looks more 720S. The mirrors look more of the 720S. It basically looks more of the successor to this than to the 720S. But if you see where I'm coming from, you can see that it's awfully similar. Like like in the front, like shape-wise. So like this, or this, because, well, I'm thinking that the mirrors look more like the Artura. As you can see, they do look really similar, almost identical, and same goes with the headlights. So I'm guessing it's partially there, like this is a better view. It's like partially from the 720S here, and partially from the 570S, which I honestly think the side intake, say from here, yes, these are Google images. Like, see this side intake, the 570S has the same thing, but like an older version, like a more probably like sharper here, a bit sharper here, like a as if cover, and this is in a different, like a completely different body panel, whereas in the Artura it's smooth here, smooth and smooth, and there's no cover, and actually I think it might be no, it might actually be roughly the same size, but you can clearly see it is a lot like smoother and a lot more like modern compared to that, which is actually quite good because it's like the newer version. This reminds me of the like another version of this, or maybe even the same version. Like there's an option where you can have these, which here it I think comes stock, which is also cool. Again, green calipers, black rims. I honestly really like this. The line when like goes all the way, and then just actually just yeah. Apart from that, it's a lot more like itself. Like this is no other McLaren has this. No other McLaren. This front looks like the 570S, as well as the side intake. And now let's move on to the back. So again, part of it is 570S, part of it is 720S. For example, the shape of the back, you can see it is like slightly going up and then slightly going down, and then like it stretches out here, folds back in, goes back out. Literally the exact same here. So slightly goes up, slightly goes down, goes all the way in, stretches out, goes back in. But as you can see, these headlights, apart from the second beam, which basically these two look like they're joined like here, which is actually really like different, because say in the 570S or the P1 it's these, and then they changed to a singular or like line one, which doesn't like wrap around, which honestly is some sort of a change, but this is mainly just probably parts of this. So like as you can see here, it also has this slightly up, slightly down, and then stretch, but it goes in and then like around, so it's like a really small area here, but it's got the line, the two exhaust pipes here, which the 720 does not have. It has down here, but the new Artura has them in the 720S place. I can see that this car has a roughly half and half inspired by the 720S and the 570S. Like, looking at all of the details, you can see that it is thing. The rear diffuser also, it's a lot bigger, and the shape of here, like going up and then going back down, there's more of that here, like it goes up again, down again. The McLaren Sabre has similar things, like this is a complete different car, like, but you can actually get a bit of a hint of what this car could have actually been by the headlights, which I have just realized. The headlights look fairly similar, but nothing else looks similar, so yeah. But this actually really surprises me on how much similar this actually is. Plus the top here is actually similar to the 720S and the 570S. No, the 720S and the 570S. They actually look quite similar. Kind of like combined. But apart from that, I think we've covered the back now, which is quite cool. The front I'll give a 9 out of 10. The back I'll give a solid 9.5. Moving on to the interior. Now, this is actually quite interesting because it looks more of the 570S than this one. Mainly because of how all of this just like lines up. Like here. Like it goes out in a completely different color, goes in with all of this as like one. Whereas the 570S has it almost separate, and there's not much really like connecting it. Similar here. There's nothing much really connecting it. There's the two AC vents here, which is partially the same here. It's just the older style. Let's take a look at what the Senna has. The Senna has a lot more, like screen-wise, it's mainly the same. Like it's like is out for like fully out of the actual like thing, whereas here it's slightly integrated, and here it's fully integrated. Here it is sticking out. Same with the Senna. This one it slightly sticks out, but yeah, but not fully. Let's see what these. Oh, that looks awfully like the Senna. All of these comparisons, by the way, are not me judging it, downgrading it. I'm just saying, like, oh, I think this part is like inspired by this part, So I'm not like saying, oh, this part's from this and it don't look nice. I'm saying that like these parts are combined to make one other car, and you see the product, it looks really nice. So carrying on, the driver's display, identical. What about the set? Oh, this is in the race mode. It actually looks more like this, the 570S coupe interior. What am I saying? It looks more of the 570S coupe dashboard, than the Senna, but it does still look really similar. It looks like them combined. I can't. Excuse me. I can't really find anything at all. So here we've got drive, neutral, reverse. Okay, and then the start stop is here. Let's see if anything. Oh, okay. So we also have it in here. Let's see. This one's more like staircase, and this one is again staircase. So we can see McLaren liked this part more, and they made it really nice. And also they also look like stairs. So they probably also added that in and like mixed them. I I I am a real fan of like say a companies when they like mix things because it's like it's not going to be this in the next car. It's going to be a part of this and a part of that. So like you never will really know how the next one is going to look. Like the next McLaren, if they wouldn't have like blended, would have been probably similar to this, or again stairs. But they combined them and they did it differently. More of stairs, like what? I, I don't mean stairs as in like downgrading it. It's like 1, 2, 3 down. But either way, I still really like this. The Senna has this like a little bit here which probably helps to put the doors up, which I don't think the Senna has. It might have, I don't really remember. Let's see what the 720S has. It doesn't have anything here, okay? Nothing here, so no speakers. This one has a speaker down there. Here, the speaker is here and nothing else. I'm not sure then what this is from, but it's unique. It makes it a lot more unique. And I actually prefer this more than any other door. Excuse me, I don't know why I'm yawning now. I honestly prefer this the most in any of the McLarens. I actually really like this. They hid the speaker without hiding it. Kind of like blending it in, but to make it stand out, which is really cool. Oh, zoom back in. The seats, I honestly think they they are really nice. I have looked at them and seen that they are really nice. Like they are probably like they are like really comfortable seats. I don't know why my recording just cut out then. Which it is, which it has to be a comfortable, unless you obviously choose for like racing seats or like bucket seats, which then less comfortable, depending on what car. But this looks like sports seats, which are like really good comfort seats at the same time. I'm honestly quite a fan of these. I actually really like it. Oh, so yeah, this is probably one of my favorite cars. Well, no, this is my favorite car now by McLaren. When the lights are off, it does look a bit weird. Like it looks it looks like when it turns on, it's going to like be a lot more like alive. Like, oh, this is quite a bad image, but like it looks a bit like lifeless kind of. which actually looks cool, but I would honestly prefer with the lights on, like kind of like this, but it still looks really cool. So guys, that wraps it up for my review. I hope I will be able to customize um my very own one of these as soon as possible. I'm such a huge fan of the new Artura. Um, so yeah. And I will be posting some photos or images of my customized Artura on my Instagram, linked down below in the description. Go follow me there. If you want to see what my version would look like, it's going to be there. Apart from that, I think we're done. So guys, that wraps it up for today's video. And if you did enjoy this video, guys, make sure to leave a like, subscribe down below for more content. Leave a comment and down below of like say what I should do next, stuff like that. And I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace.